This one's name is Kri'Shara. I was born in elsewhere, to loving parents, and surrounded by loving siblings, in a town that felt like an extended family. Fate has a cruel sense of humor, though, and that happiness ended in fire and blood. I was 5, but in my head, I still see only monsters, even though I know now they were bandits, slavers. My father and the other adults were slaughtered. My sisters and brothers were taken prisoner. And I survived their fate by chance, hiding in the fields. I ended up living on the streets, doing whatever it takes to survive. Steal, cheat, even kill. As I grew, I joined a gang. But then, it wasn't to survive. No. Then I was hunting. I was going to find those monsters and learn what happened to my family. Eventually, I did find them, or what was left of them. They told me they had probably sold my family to the Dunmer as slaves. A horrible fate, but a survivable one. After I killed them, I packed my bags and hired passage to Old Ebonheart. I would find what's left of my family, even if I have to tear down the entire institution of slavery in Morrowind. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. We're here with our next character. His name is Kri'Shara, and he is a Khajiit from elsewhere. He's just arrived here in Ebonheart. He's just stepped off the boat here in Ebonheart. And Ebonheart is down here. So we have a character obviously on the main, or not mainland, but in the province of Ardenfell. And we have a character over here in Firewatch in that region. Now, Kri'Shara, as the intro explained, or in a more cinematic way than I am. Excuse you, I am talking to my valued viewers, ma'am. We're here. Ooh, that's really cool. I've not really explored Ebonheart before, or at least Old Ebonheart. And yeah, we've come to Morrowind in search for our family members who were captured a long time ago. Like, we're talking 15-ish years ago when they were captured. So they've been enslaved for 15 years. We don't know if they're alive or not. All we know was that they were sold somewhere in Morrowind. They sold them to some Dunmer who were on their way to Morrowind. And that's all we know. We have no other information to go off of. Now, Kri'Shara, as you saw, he is the Freedom Fighter class. And that's just really what he is. I don't know if his class really exemplifies a Freedom Fighter necessarily. But he's got security, sneak, medium armor, spear, acrobatics, athletics, armor, mercantile, speechcraft, and restoration. We are the sign of the steed, so we have our speed is up by 20 points, and we also have the fleet-footed power for feather. And as a Khajiit, we have detect animal for 100 feet, primal range, and nocturnal. And for spells, we have a couple of restoration spells that can fortify our health and cure common disease. And yeah, he kind of used all his wealth. He wasn't a very wealthy person to begin with, but he used pretty much all his wealth to get this journey to Ebonheart from mainland Tamriel, or I guess the rest of Tamriel. Elsewhere is where he came from. He doesn't know much about the Dunmer. You know, he's not particularly well-read or well-traveled. All he knows is that they have a slaver culture, that they don't like Khajiit, and that they have his family. So he doesn't like them, at least, you know, I mean, he's coming into this with a pretty negative view of Morrowind as the country where that enslaves his people. And his goal is to free his people, end the slave trade here in Morrowind. But not really. I mean, that's kind of like his lofty goal. Really, if he can find his family and get them out of here, he's gone. But he kind of has this sickening feeling that he's never going to find them, or that they're already dead. And if that's the case, he kind of wants to make sure that this kind of thing never happens again. That's kind of his overarching goal, is to do what he can to stop slavery. He probably doesn't have like that high of an opinion of himself to think that he's going to do it all on his own, but he can definitely help. However, we have just arrived, we're broke, and we have no friends here. So we need to find some friends quickly. So let's go ahead. She keeps talking, so let's see what you're all about. Ada the Spear.
Come on then, say something or move on.
Why swim when you can sail? Ha! What's your destination? Where can you take me? My ship, the Scarling Queen, can take you from Old Ebonheart to Almasthir, Balfoyan, Darvanis, Ebonheart on Vardenfell, Firewatch, or Vivek City. It's a lot of places. And all of them are too expensive for my blood. What's going on in Old Ebonheart? Old Ebonheart is the largest imperial city in Morrowind. It is an important trade hub and a haven for imperial citizens and settlers. The landmark of the city is the Ebon Tower, which serves as the seat of the offices of the provincial government and the headquarters of the Imperial Legion. The Ebon Tower? You can see it from anywhere in the city, and hear its bells from even further away. What's going on in town? I hear a dark elven shipmaster is causing some trouble in the harbor. Offices here. Keeps pestering the clerks, nagging about his rights and the rights of House Indorel. I guess he hasn't heard the news that the city doesn't belong to them anymore, huh? Such entitlement. Any advice? If you take a job that's too hard for you, don't kill yourself. Wait until you're bigger and stronger, then try again. Okay, secrets? How do you recognize a Daedric Shrine? Well, they got long, funny names like Ashurnibi, or Zainterarez. Some are well-known sites, like Aldsotha and Balfell. And stone and architecture is unmistakable. Big, dark gray red stone ruins, funny angles, funny markings, and patterns on the stone. Weird oval crooked doors, and inside all funny angles. Okay. You're actually a little bit more helpful than I thought. So we can see the Ebon Tower from here? I don't see it. Is that the Ebon Tower? Looks like a fortress, not a tower. Alright. Let's check this city out.
What makes this smell?
Hello, guard. Any rumors here? Mount Eris, the volcano to the east, has been more active lately. Sometimes it spews ash as far as Old Ebonheart. Tell me about Old Ebonheart. Old Ebonheart is the beacon of Cyrodiilic civilization in the province of Morrowind. While the lands outside are riven with ash storms and the machinations of strange gods, within these walls the cosmopolitan and enterprising spirit of imperial culture thrives. Here the imperial cult reigns supreme, and the emperor's law is the only law. The city has prospered in this way for centuries, symbolizing progress in the land of the Dark Elves. Good. So this seems like a good place to start, right? We're not going to get... One of the things he's probably afraid of coming here to Morrowind is that he himself might, be the target of people that want to make him a slave. So being here where imperial law is king feels good. Hello.
Don't stand about.
Let me guess. Another immigrant from the Heartland, right? Kind of. Who are you? I am Ingskar Pale Trick. Sailor. Tell me any rumors. Your Dark Elven shipmaster's causing trouble. Any advice? The high and mighty folk flood the western end of town in the Ebon Tower. You might want to watch what you say when you're in those areas. The walls may be lined with gold, but also with eyes and ears. It's not uncommon to hear a pauper disrespect an aristocrat one minute and then see him being dragged away by the guards the next. Good to know. Okay. There's an elf over there. Hey.
I'm
hey.
listening.
Who are you? Pero Tyrillian. Did you get lost on the way to High Street? No. Rumors. Shipmaster. Dark Elven Shipmaster. I don't care about them. Oh my god, look at that ship. Dude. That's badass looking. Hold on. What is this contraption?
Go ahead, I'm
Hey.
waiting.
If you excuse me, I'm in the middle of a matter of utmost importance. Official excise business, Khajiit. Sorry to bother you. Is this your boat?
With
I was just thinking.
Please, go ahead. I'm
Captain-
all ears.
Captain Fintus. Are you looking for me? You want to join the Thieves Guild? Yes, I actually do want to join the Thieves Guild. I had no idea you were the Thieves Guild person I could join. That's fortuitous. I knew his name was Captain something. And I knew there was one in Ebonheart, but I didn't think he'd be out here on the dock just hanging out. Also, this city is awesome. They did a fantastic job with this. Look at that bridge. This is so cool. Okay. I didn't expect to find you so soon and out here, but yes, I actually am interested in joining the Thieves Guild. You look like you may have some skill. You want to join? Or maybe you want to know what we're all about. Let's hear the rules. Just remember that there is honor among thieves. Do not steal from a brother thief. Everyone else is a mark. Do not attack a brother thief. Do what you will to everyone else. If you have a price on your head, we have ways of taking care of it. If you break these rules, you must speak with one of the masterminds here in Morrowind to regain your good standing. Think you can handle it? I can. You are now a toad in the Thieves Guild. Welcome, Brother Kri'Shara. Talk to me when you want some odd jobs to do and when you think you're ready for advancement. If you have a price on your head, there are those you can talk to as well. Who do I talk to for that if it happens? If you have a price on your head, there are a few people who can help you handle it. Rai Morani in Old Ebonheart, Adosi Baron in Almasthir, and Crazy Legs Arantamo in Vivek can help you. Thank you. Do you have a job for me? Wait, can I ask you about? Wait a minute. Yes, Toad? What do you want to know? Wait, advancement. No one questions your skill as a thief, but some question your loyalty. You should do more jobs for your brother thieves. How do I do that? You're already a toad. Wait a minute. Do you not have jobs for me? I am looking for jobs. Okay. Well, at least we've met them and I've joined up with them. This is kind of my first goal here in Old Ebonheart, is to find a crew to join up with. Are you part of the Thieves Guild? I hope not. Please tell me you're here about this awful man beside me. He's an excise agent. I think that's what it's called.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
I guess I talked to you. What's your problem with him? I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what an excise agent is, but it sounds bad. Ignatius Jurelius won't let me bring my Kwama eggs into the city without some papers, or he takes all my eggs. I'm just a simple farmer. I don't know what papers he's talking about. He told me to talk to some Perella Dythos in the harbor offices, but I can't leave, or he might try to take them. I don't understand why he won't let me leave alone, or won't leave me alone. Go on and look at my barrels. You'll only find eggs. Oh, are these your barrels? Kwama eggs. Kwama eggs. Kwama eggs. Loath as I am to admit it, he is right. You don't have slaves farm your Kwama eggs, do you? Do you? Because if you do, watch your back. He didn't seem like he was racist against me, so... listen. You're the excise agent that is bothering him? I'm just waiting for Priscilla to stamp my documentation, and those Kwama eggs will be promptly confiscated. Okay.
I'm listening.
Well, I don't know if he's part of the Thieves Guild or not, and unfortunately, the guy who's in charge of the Thieves Guild, or at least let me join, can't tell me where to go, so that's unfortunate. I'm guessing you're in here.
Don't stand about. Get moving.
Sorry. I got a whole line in here. You're who I'm after. Move along, move along. Oi, Khajiit. You're holding up the line. I've got 15 requests to dock in the past 3 days, and they aren't getting processed by any quicker with you badgering me. There's an excise agent outside bothering somebody? Oh, let me guess. It's about Ignatius. He was just assigned here from his agent training and doesn't have a firm grasp on how the real world works. He's shaking down poor merchants for pennies when he should be inspecting some real boats. I'll have a talk with him later, but for now, I'll tell him we'll accept a flat tariff based off shipment weight. I'm stuck here. But go find Inkskar Paletrick. He's a dock worker who should be able to give a reasonable statement or estimate. I keep saying I'm going to get a mod that increases the font size, and I keep forgetting. I really need to do that. It's really hard to read. Maybe I just need to get my glasses. I guess that could help too. Nah. Let me guess, another immigrant from the Heartland, right? Listen, the lady in there says you need to help out Ignatius. I'm not even sure why Ignatius is here. We usually go by the estimated weight of the shipment for these tiny boats. Saves a lot of ink. I can estimate the tax in my head. I'm familiar with Kwame egg sizes and volume of a barrel, but how much do you think those eggs weigh? I'm not sure. I'll be here when you figure that out.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
Should've just given him some random number. Hey man, how much do your eggs weigh? You gotta help me. Where'd he go? He's gone. Huh. That's interesting. They weigh 6 pounds each. Okay. Do all of them weigh 6 pounds each? I'm just curious. Maybe he is smuggling something. It'd be kind of funny if he was. It'd be actually really cool if he was. Never mind. You're not cool. Not cool at all.
I'm listening.
Hoping to get in with the smuggling rings. If anybody knows where slavers are, it'd be the smugglers, right? Yeah. 6 pounds. That many barrels at that weight holding that many eggs? I'd say he owes about 300 gold. Inkskar makes a series of hand gestures to Ignatius, indicating the number of 300. You're all set. Tell the miner. Alright, 300 gold's kind of a lot. I hope he has that much. Hey, man.
Yes?
300 gold? This cuts into my margin far too much to be worth it. I'll be writing to your superior, Kri'Shara. Okay. Get a load of this guy. Hey, we figured it out, by the way. Glad to see we could put this matter behind us. Didn't even get a reward for it or anything. Come on. Want to get like a finder's fee or something? Don't I get your money? Since I did your job for you, kind of. Best of luck dealing with excise. Then we got some barrels to move.
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
Not really. Okay, where'd that guy go? Does he have like a different location where he actually gives jobs? Because that'd be pretty fantastic. Hi. Let me guess, another immigrant. Yes, but you don't need to be so mean about it. No, I already helped one dark elf and I didn't even get anything out of it. Who are you? Welcome to the Imperial City of Old Ebonheart, citizen. If you need to declare goods, I suggest you immediately report to Customs Office to the south side of town. If you plan on entering the city, you should know that there is a very strict list of regulated items that must be registered and taxed by the Census and Excise Office before entering the city. Ebony and Dwemer items are protected property of the Emperor, and trade in such goods is controlled under Imperial law. Skooma and moonsugar are illegal to distribute under all circumstances. If you have either category of item, please proceed into the harbor office. Office is on the right, and speak with the clerk there. Nope, I don't have any, although I could go for some moonsugar. Alright, Ebonheart. What do we got here? How big is this city, I wonder? Got a little stall here. What's going on, man? Greetings, my friend. I am Surtiel, the traveling wise woman. I can see you're quite the traveler yourself. May I interest you in the miraculous talismans and trinkets of my people? Your people? I belong to the native Ashlander tribe of Zingamajig. Zingamajig? We are a proud people from the barren Ashlands of the Ashlands. I can tell you are a friend of the Zingamajig tribe, Kri'Shara. As a token of mutual respect between our people, I will sell you powerful talismans for a special price. You're pulling my leg. Yeah, these aren't... Get out of here. Nice try, buddy. But I just got to Morrowind, so I'm definitely not a friend. What's this place? Golai's Pantry. What is this place? This is like a grocer? Yeah. How about that? Well, nice to meet you. Anything going on here? Have you heard of the Wayrist painter, Neil Gaimont? Or Gaimont? He's famous. Came in with King Helseth's entourage. So I heard, seeking exotic inspiration for his work. He set up a workshop in his house next to the Mages Guild here in Old Ebonheart. Emilia Vicici? I'm gonna say, that's how you say it. One of the local guards has been trying to commission a painting from him. Helseth? They named an imperial warship in honor of the king when he was but a prince. But that split in half during a storm and sank to the bottom of the mouth of the Thyr River the very night he was crowned. I know that many of the natives took that as a bad omen. Yeah, that's probably a pretty bad omen. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I can buy some food there if I need to. Got some houses around. What time of day is it? Okay, it's noon. Locked house. You can get some lockpicks. I should have started with some lockpicks. Maybe I should have picked that over armor. Left or right? And that goes for a while down that way. Let's go this way first. Oh, here's a pub. There we got the Salty Futtocks. Nice.
What?
Hey, how's it going? No, I don't want to gamble. I don't have the money to gamble, friend. Sorry. Hello. Keep your hands to yourself, Khajiit. I am not a barmaid or a courtesan. I have only just arrived here, and I have already had my fill of drunken passes from drunken sailors. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm sure you have. Alright. Hey, man.
What's this about?
Oh. Hi. I'm Missy Carvera, and this is the Salty Futtocks. If you're looking for a good time or a fist to the jaw, you've come to the right place. Awesome. Any rumors? The treasure chamber in the Ebon Tower Palace has been broken into recently. It's been kept a secret, so naturally everybody and their aunt in Skingrad knows about it. No one's got a clue as to who is behind the burglary and how they managed to pull it off. What is interesting is that the vaults were supposed to be unbreakable, spellbound and all that, protected by the Mages Guild themselves. Oh, interesting. What you looking at, punk? Looking at? I'm drunk, and I feel like breaking something, and I don't like your face. I think I'll bloody break it. Relax, my friend. Let me buy you a drink. I'm no friend of yours. Get out, or I'll beat you up. I don't want any trouble. Coward, but smart. Now get the hell out. Nice guy. How much is a bed here? 10 gold? Not right now, but I'll keep this place in mind. That's a cheap bed, I like it. Curses, where's the man? Where's the man? I can't afford to wait much. Excuse me, freedom fighter. Yeah, probably shouldn't go announcing that to everyone, huh? Have you seen my associate, Neas Barossa? While you've been here in the city, I have nothing to do but play 9 holes while waiting for him. Who's Neas? You haven't? Well, it was a long shot anyway. We were planning to meet here and travel to Vardenfell together and get in on the mining boom down there. Or up there, I guess. The last I heard from him, he was traveling to Oak. You don't look like you have anything better to do, so Would you go down there and find him? I'll make it worth your while. I actually do not have anything better to do. I could take a look. Much appreciated. Find him and tell him he needs to stop dragging his feet and get over here as quickly as possible. I can't wait to crack open some rocks and make a killing. I even bought a mining pick and everything, see? Alright, where's Lon Oak? Lon Oak is south, along the Thyr River, down Veloth's path from Almas Thyr. You could probably take a boat to Balfoyan and then a silt strider the rest of the way. Oh, it's that far away, huh? Oh my lord, yeah it is. And this is a river? It's more like a damn freaking chasm.
Speak up.
These things, red 9-hole pins, okay. Anybody up here? Nope. Okay, so maybe that's a little too far for my taste. Or at least a little too far for now. I mean, I guess if we have nothing else to do, we'll make our way down there. As we search everywhere for any slaves that we can free. Yeah, we joined a Thieves Guild hoping that, you know... Well, first off all, the Thieves Guild is like an imperial group. Right, so... There's Smith here, Arnulf. So they probably don't have love for that. And then, like, thieves and smugglers and slavers probably run in similar circles. So my hope is that helping the Thieves Guild is going to help me find the kingpins behind the slave organization here in Morrowind. Of course, the guy ran away, so I don't know what to do with him or do with that. All right, the treasure's been stolen. What do you sell? Okay, a lot of basic stuff. My current of an iron halberd. Is that worse than an iron spear? I mean, spear is better for the thrust. This is better for slash. 624. It is better. I can't afford it though. I need to make some money. We need to make some money. All right. What is this place up here? It looks like a scroll. Some sort of bookshop. Out of my way, Dunmer. I no love for the likes of you. Okay, much nicer part of town here. Kind of reminds me of Skingrad a little bit. What do you got here? Ebonheart Bellman newspaper. I don't need no stinking newspaper. What do we got?
I must be
Elixirs.
going, so if you could make it quick.
Nah. Notice. No solicitors. Got a weavery, armorer, an enchanter. Is that this door? Yeah. The perfect quarrel. So an archery. What's a Fletcher? I'm assuming that's who that is or what that would be. More houses. Emporium, interesting. A bookstore. I really love this street. They did a great job with this city. Quality wear, so general store, and this looks like a pawn shop. And then another clothes shop. There's the way out of the city. Here's the Mages Guild down there. Getting a lay of the town. We might be here for a little while, unless I can't find any work. And then I guess we won't be here for a while. The Moth and Tiger. You look like you're interesting. There's seldom much time to just stop and chat here in the city. Citizen, make it quick. Oh, maybe you're not important then. See ya. There's another bar. Yeah, nicer bar though.
Clumsy. All my fault.
What's wrong, buddy? Salts his tongue. What brings you to Old Ebonheart? Our city is an important trade hub and haven for imperial citizens and settlers. Here, tradesmen band together. In local guilds hall, and abolitionists speak openly in the street, free from persecution. Hello, that's what I want to know about. Sure, we have our share of paupers and miscreants down by the docks, but altogether our city is safe and prosperous. Just compare that to the native dark elves. Their bickering clans know nothing of peace. You're my kind of guy. Rumors? Have you... Yeah, the Waver's Painter. Advice? Do yourself a favor and get a decent weapon. Yeah, I got one. Secrets? The sewers that run underneath Old Ebonheart provide shelter for the most wretched of citizens. The sewers also serve as a means for shady people to move from one location to another unseen, or even gain entrance to otherwise restricted areas. One should be wary when exploring them, though. There's no telling what lurks in the dark. That's interesting. Okay, well, Salt's tongue, you've been very helpful. Hello. Are your beds also 10 gold? Yeah, it seems like that's just like the base price for any bed in this universe. Who are you? No, I don't want to gamble. Thanks though. I'm trying to find this guy, Captain whatever his face is. You look rich. I don't know you. What do you want? Rumors? There have been reports of a new cult called the Sixth House. Springing up in Vardenfell. They've been linked to the murders of dozens of innocent people they deem to be outlanders. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Hey, Dax. Greetings to you, citizen. My name is Dax the Minstrel. I travel the lands and perform my songs to anyone who will listen. Your songs? Oh, I have many songs. I can sing the Minstrel's Lament, the Road Most Traveled, Wings of Kinnereth, or the Ring of the Septums, Reign of the Septums. Let's hear the first one. Minstrel's Lament tells the tale of Shezar the Minstrel. It's a melancholic elegy, often performed by bards at funerals, especially when a fellow troubadour has passed away. The song comforts and heals those with heavy hearts. I'll sing it for you for 10 septums. I don't have the money, I'm sorry. Isn't the money to spend on that frivolous stuff. Maybe one day. There's been reports of a new cult called the Sixth House. What are you training? Speechcraft, light armor, sneak. Okay, you're pretty important.
Excuse
I'll remember
me.
you.
Did you say something?
I did not. Hello. I'm just gonna come into your room. Is that okay? Waver's Painter. Thought that was a trap there for a second. Okay. Let's keep moving. I'm hoping we find wherever this guy went to at some point. Any notices? Helseth hosts Argonian emissary. Notes. Advertisements. Okay, this actually might give us some stuff here. Visit Surtiel's outlandish goods at the dock's gates. The finest dark elf trinkets and baubles for sale. Learn the ways of the Zingamajig, Ashlanders from Surtiel, the traveling wise woman. Yeah, so that's a scam. Has anyone seen a horse? Chestnut mare, half Velusian, wild horse, and half Nebanian courser. Blue eyes. Answers to the name of Raz. Last seen at the Guar Pin outside the city gates. Sir Hormidak Farali, Knight of the Order of the Fiery Hoof. Interesting. Helseth hosts Argonian emissary, 247, Third Era. That was a long time ago, wasn't it? Oh no, that's when this newspaper was established. Okay, yeah, wait. Duh. That's why it says established. Anyway. Following rising tensions in the Arnesian border regions, High King Lalu Helseth hosted the Argonian emissary to Morrowind, Kilaya, at a state banquet at the royal palace in Mournhold. A spokesperson for the king told reporters the pair discussed the situation along the Morrowind Black Marsh border, and the king expressed his regret that House Dress declined to send their own representatives to participate in the discussion. The Arnesian jungle remains a hotbed for conflict, as Argonian irregulars continue to raid Dark Elf caravans. It seems unlikely that the cycle of violence will die down anytime soon, as resentment about territory lost some 30 years ago still festers among the local Argonian tribes. The Dark Elves continue to uphold the barbaric practice of slavery. Yeah, what's up with that? Advertisement. Necromantic services for reasonable prices. Missed your opportunity to bid a loved one goodbye? Do you have questions for the recently deceased? Worried about your family's medical history? Seek out Hastophis Velifer for all your soothsaying and communion needs. Okay. The Legion boarding house. Roran's house. What is this place? The Mother Alessia. You a bar? This is a nice looking place. Hello. Old Ebonheart welcomes even the Empire's lowliest citizen. No, what did you want? Damn. Yeah, just everybody's talking about that painter. Hello. Oh, you're a bakery. Okay. You're a big bakery. Rumors? The Master of the Fighters Guild in Amalexia has been away for some time now, and people are starting to talk. The guild denies that anything's wrong, of course, but I bet even they don't know where the Master is, or if she's ever coming back. Interesting. Yeah, they got a guard there, too. Why is this bakery such a big place? What the... This is insane. Huh. Place is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I guess I don't really know what a bakery in the Middle Ages would have looked like. I guess if you had the mill inside the bakery and everything. Is this like a self-sustaining bakery?
Be important.
Oh wow, there's even more shops. Who should be here by now?
Stay out of trouble and you'll have none from me.
Oh, I'm glad. You like a vigilante? Alright, exotic weapons. The Barristers Guild, so that's another lawyer. Oh. The tailor. Hamel Redguard goods. Oh dude, look at this thing. What is this place? Rare goods. I don't have the money to really go shopping, so.
The Nine and the Empire.
Is there a dark alley here? Who are you?
I'm listening.
I don't know you. What do you want? What do you sell? Quama eggs and stuff. Okay. Like a shady dealer in the alley. Where the hell is
Well met.
the guy that
What is it?
gave us, got us into the Thieves Guild? An outfitter. Another bar here. The Empress Kataraya. More back alleys. Excuse me, you're alright, madam.
Don't press your luck. You're on your
Jama
honor.
the Urchin. First time in Old Ebonheart, huh? That's cute. I'm Fjallma. You could do with a friend who knows this part of town like the back of her hand. I keep my head down and my eyes and ears open, so I know many little secrets and all the latest rumors too. Okay, tell me the latest rumors. Treasure chamber little secrets. One day when I was fishing out septums from the sewer outlet, I saw a Bosmer fly screaming out of the castle tower. I wonder if he's okay. Old Ebonheart? Yes, this is Old Ebonheart, grandest city east of the Vallis Mountains. A lot of you know. It's home to all sorts of noble folk. Up in the Ebon Tower and West Side. Lots of shopkeepers and tradesmen too. But then there's the small folk like us, getting by on a quick septum. We're all still part of keeping the Empire bustling though. Take the guild of rat catchers in the sewers, for example. Mostly native dark elves who've drifted into town. But somebody has got to keep Morrowind's greatest city free from vermin. Okay, you didn't really tell me much, to be honest, for somebody who knew so much about the world of Ebonheart. Alright, so this, we've been here before. Let's go up down this street. Not getting a whole lot done this episode, that's for sure. There's a painter. Is this, yeah, So this is Gaimon's fine art, so that's what everybody's talking about. We might end up talking to him.
Please, by all means. I'm listening.
Potions. Lotions and potions.
When it snows in my stove.
The Archaeological Society. That's where Valor will end up going. Hello. I don't know why I thought you might have something to say, but you have things to sell, just some goods.
Don't stand about. Get moving.
Guessing that's the Ebon Tower, huh? Okay, yeah, that thing's definitely a tower. This is the bridge. Yeah, that boat's not there anymore. Where the hell did he go? Okay, this place would be nigh impossible to take, huh? Hell of a castle. Not gonna be exploring it right now, but... Also, this big ebony statue. It's freaking crazy. A manor. This is probably a chapel. Chapel of Talos. Cool. There's the Fighters Guild. Private bank. What is this place? A manor. Okay, and that's the East
How
Empire
can I help
Company.
you?
So where the hell does the Thieves Guild hang out? I mean, surely it's not just him on a boat and he emerges every now and then, is it? I guess we'll go talk to this guy. Or girl, maybe. Yeah, look at this place. There's actually some pretty decent art in here. Huh. I was hoping it would like tell us what each one of these are. It's the Imperial City. It's the arena. Cool. Very neat. And that's some... Is that... I wonder if that's Tiber Septum. Hello. Welcome to Neil Gaimon's Fine Arts. I'm Julia Suvia, the gallerist. You can find the Wayrest painter himself upstairs. You can find him upstairs. Okay. Kind of hoping you'd like tell me about the art or something. Jokes. Amulet of Shield.
I shouldn't have pushed so hard. What's this about?
Hello. Old Ebonheart welcomes you to the Empire. Oh yeah, never mind. You're mean. Do you actually have a job for me? Everyone's talking about the rumored upcoming melee tournament, of course. I'm sure his lordship Carlos Cassius will announce it officially very soon. Proper Western knights and lords are bound to participate in such a prestigious tourney. I wonder who will get the honor of representing our city as the champion of Old Ebonheart. Okay, you're the Wayrest painter? I am Neil Gaimon, the painter from Wayrest. Quite famous too, if I say so myself. What do you need? I guess nothing. I thought maybe you had some work for me since everybody was talking about you, but... I guess not.
Do you want something for...
Okay, well, I mean, it's 6 p.m. I guess we'll sleep, and the only job we have to make money and, you know, get more information about the world is go on down, all the way down to Lonoic. Mount Eris, that's the volcano that keeps erupting. Okay. I kind of already forgot his instructions for how to get there, too. Hello. Oh, is this the Thieves Guild place? I'm Florane Antio Florane, an expert tomb raider and a gentleman rogue, and I can tell for a fact that you, Khajiit, are an amateur adventurer at best. Why are you bothering me? Are you part of the Thieves Guild? Any jobs or leads for me, Toad? No. Okay, so this is the Thieves Guild place. Good. The last place we look, of course.
Our doors are always open.
Hello. Good day. I am Namalvu Erindi, publican of the Empress Kataraya, the finest inn named after a dead regent in all of Tamriel. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help. Someone in particular? This is the poor side of town, pal. Aren't that many persons of note living here. Atribus Delagia, the loan shark, is the boss of the Delagia's gang. The self-titled Captain Fentis and his crew frequent the Empress Kataraya's inn. The Honorable Admiral Potamus Morrowind can be found in Fort Pelagius down by the docks. Okay. Hello, 3 scales. You have jobs? I'm looking for jobs. Anybody got jobs? You guys got jobs? Anybody got jobs for me? That's all I'd love a job. Any job would do, really. Hello. There you are. Ahoy there, lad. I'm Captain Fentis. And this merry gathering of people be my crew. Welcome aboard. I've got some jobs to offer you. Finally, I didn't know where you went. Well then, laddie, I think we ought to test your sea legs, so to speak. See what you can bring to this crew of mine. Now then, have you ever heard of the Eye of Argonia? What's that? It is a legendary gem of immense value, and an elusive gem at that. Always going missing, always appearing in the most unexpected of place. My sources tell me that the Eye has now found its way on board the Imperial warship Princess Morgaya, docked here in the city. It has been given to an officer of the Navy, Ifai Kalika, for safekeeping, with orders not to surrender the gem to anyone unless they know the secret code word. Luckily, I happen to know it. The code word is Scurvy Mudcrab. Really? Okay. I want you to get on board the warship, find Ifaya, or Fa, whatever her name is, and get the gem from her. Convince her that you're a special courier or an agent working for the Navy. Remember, the code word is Scurvy Mudcrab. Don't say or do anything that would blow your cover. I can do that. Sounds easy enough. Scurvy Mudcrab, you say? Yes, that's it. I found it out from a drunken sailor. Before you think so, it's not like I'm just making this stuff up. I served on a ship in my youth. I know the Imperial Navy. They use bizarre code words like that all the time. Black Drow, Adamantium Shark, Ghost Choir. Yes, Scurvy Mudcrab does seem unusual, but so do all their code words. Okay. The Princess Morgaya? It's anchored in the docks, a 3-masted warship with the Navy Sea Dragon symbol on its sails. You can't miss it. Okay,
Go ahead.
I can probably do that. Hey, man. Do you know anything about the Eye of Argonia? Wait. Igolf the mute remains silent. No expression can be made from his face. Does he really not say anything? He grins. Okay. Ooh, how much for 25 silver? Dude, can't even negotiate with you. You're mute.
No, I don't think so.
Right, oh, you're the one who can get rid of a price on my head, right? Trying to be funny. That's not a problem for you now. What do you know of the Eye of Argonia? Use your head, Kri'Shara. Use your head. Okay. Using my head. I suppose it's already... it's almost dark. We can probably go out there.
Friends about this place.
I most certainly will tell my friends about this place. Ooh, it's up here. What is this? The Thieves Guild hideout. That's gonna be nifty. I foresee that being very useful to us in the future. Whenever we're trusted enough to go in there. Okay. Let's go down to the princess.
Yes.
Yes. And hopefully this guy, like... I don't know, hopefully this quest, like, helps me explore the rest of this city and the area around it. So I think we saw the Imperial standard on that ship, yeah. I remember seeing that when we first got here. Okay. A hell of a ship. I think this is it. Hello? This is it? Yeah. Are you who I'm looking for? No. I'm gonna save it just in case I fuck something up on accident. I don't know you. What do you want? No, I'm not gonna tell you, Scurvy Mudcrab. That would be ridiculous. Did he tell me who this person looked like? Not you. Nobody else up on deck. See, is the captain? Oh, dude, you look badass. Like, you look really badass. Oh, cool. This is a nice boat. You got a nice boat. Ship. Down in the hold. Not you. Not you. Not you. Oh, this boat is really good. Really well designed. Nobody in the... Rigging block. Very cool. Yeah, I'm looking for Effie. Effie? You know where Effie is? Oh. Oh. Hi, girl.
Drake and Dragon, citizen.
Drake and Dragon? I don't know you. What do you want? Scurvy Mudcrab. Where'd you learn the code word? That's top secret. You're a spy, aren't you? Seize him! Wait, no, wait, Before you can act, a bag is thrown over your head from behind. You're bound and dragged down to the ship's brig. Your blindfold is removed, but you're still bound and unable to move. Listen,
Let's get this over with quickly.
Oh, whoa. Okay, scoundrel. I want some answers. Who gave you the secret code word? Who sent you here? There's been a mistake. I'm an agent of the Navy. You can drop the act now. I know an imposter when I see one. Pretending to be an officer of the Imperial Navy is a crime, and continuing the charade will only make things worse for you. You're a thief and a spy. So start talking. Who sent you here? Can you put some pants on? Your long legs are distracting me. Remain silent, huh? So, you think staying silent is going to help you, eh? I've got my ways to make even the mute birds sing. And believe me, you're not going to like them. All I need is a name. Just one name. Tell me who sent you here, and I'll let you go. Remain silent. Do you think the ones who sent you are going to rescue you? If you just keep your mouth shut long enough? Do you think they give a damn about what happens to you? They've forsaken you. They don't care if you live or die. Come on, don't suffer in vain. Just give me a name, and you can go free. Fine. Uriel Septum sent me here. I wouldn't be making jokes if I were you. Quit wasting my time and tell me who sent you here. Give me a name, or you can rot in the brig for the rest of your miserable life. Remain silent. Really, Khajiit? Is that your final decision? Yes. Well, if that's how it is, then I guess we're done here. You're free to go. I'm free to go? It's clear that I'm not getting anything from you, so I might as well let you go now. You're a stalwart lad, and any captain would be lucky to have someone like you on the crew. Just get off this ship. Your ties are unbound. Oh. I like it. Hey,
Get out of here.
do you want to get like a drink sometime? I refuse to reveal the Captain Fentis sent me to steal the Eye of Argonia. Effie commended me on my stalwartness and told me I'm free to go. Hey, you know, if you ever want to get a drink, I'll be in town. I like her. Alright, I think, was this all just some sort of test? Are these all part of the Thieves Guild? Doesn't make any sense. Captain has some explaining to do. Also, the code word didn't work. Was it a test, or was she really just that impressed by my stalwartness? If she was that impressed, I really should invite her out to a drink. Maybe we're gonna be more of a charming character in this one than the other characters. I guess Adara's pretty serious, you know? And then poor Valora is all over the place. He's down here, right? Alright, Captain. You got some explaining to do. Do you have the Eye of Argonia, Kri'Shara? Remember that secret Navy code word is the scurvy mud crab. Surely you must have realized by now that there were no legendary artifacts on the ship. This is all a test of character. Effie Calica is an old friend of mine from my Navy days. We go way back. I told her to shake you a little, to see how you'd react, to see if you could be trusted. From what I hear, you really proved yourself. Even under intense interrogation, you didn't betray the guild. Impressive. I have no reward for you, but allow me to shake your hand. I'm proud to have you on my crew, Kri'Shara. Thanks, Captain, I guess. From here on out, the jobs I have for you won't be wild goose chases, I promise. I wouldn't try to fool you twice. So, does Effie go for cats? Is she interested? No, just asking for a friend. What other jobs you got, Captain? This time, the job's for real. I need you to steal me a copy of Dwemer airship plans. I need them for a project of mine. Airship plans? I want you to bring me a copy of Dwemer airship plans. Now, there are probably a number of identical copies of the plans in this province, but I happen to know that one of them is in the Fort Pelagius Tower, here in Old Ebonheart, in a room where all sorts of contraband items are kept. Getting to the tower, though, through the front door might be a difficult task. You can try using the sewers to access the tower unseen, entering from the outfall pipe in the docks, and taking a left turn when you see it. Good luck. Okay. Do you have the airship plans? Any copy will do, but the one in the Fort Pelagius Tower is the only one I know of. All right. That was pretty good. I like it. So we've already got ourselves a crew that we've joined, and we're ingratiating ourselves in or with as we get to know this province. I need a bed, please. Yes, 10 gold. Second floor, second door, after the stairs. Enjoy your stay. In the Empress's bosom. Like it. Alright, so Kri'Shara has made it, and he's doing a lot better than Valora. Valora, we struggled hard when we first arrived in Morrowind. We really lucked out finding the captain so quickly and joining the Thieves Guild. And we've already done our first mission, and, you know, maybe we have some contacts in the Imperial Navy. Maybe a date, too. You know, she didn't say no. So you never know. Alright, guys. We're going to end the episode here after we go ahead and sleep for a good long rest. We were on a boat for a long time, so we want a nice long rest. Alright. In the next episode, we'll try and steal these airship plans. Now, this is going to be probably really difficult because we have no money, right? We have no money, 10 gold, and we have no lockpicks. So this could be potentially impossible depending on how the quest is set up. So we'll see if we can do it. If not, then we always have this journey down to Lon Oak we could go do, which could be a lot of fun on its own and potentially be a good chapter for us to do. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.